Stay on Faith Street. Today's video, what does that mean? What is that about? Thank you for clicking. This is Keegan here from Keegan Universe. Let's get right to it. Now today's video, I want to talk to you guys about staying on Faith Street. What does that mean? Well, if you guys look at the clip of what Steve Harvey has mentioned about staying on Faith Street, you'll kind of have a reference of what I'm talking about exactly. So actually, I'll roll that clip real quick. Hit it.
And my kids don't understand the process. See, they just see me now. They didn't know I flunked out of school. They don't care nothing about the third marriage I'm on. They don't know that I lost everything twice. They wasn't around when I was homeless and I lived in the car for 3 years. They didn't see the process. What most people do is they give up before God give you the gift. See, when you ask God for something, he boxes it up and he ships it immediately. But you have to remain on Faith Street in order to receive the gift. The problem is when God boxes up the gift and he ship it to you, he never gives you the date that the package is going to arrive. He'll never tell you that. Most people move off Faith Street before the package get there. You can't move over on the I Doubted Boulevard. He don't ship packages to I Doubted Boulevard. He only ship packages to Faith Street. You can't get over there on I Don't See How Circle. He don't ship nothing to I Don't See How Circle. So when you move out of faith, the package got to go back to sender. That's what happened.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about, that guys. There, you got to look at yourself and see, what does it mean by staying on Faith Street? Does this mean that I'm going to be faltering? That every day that I may see something differently? What if it doesn't appear? What if it doesn't show up? Oh no, that's not really staying on Faith Street, guys. So staying on Faith Street means that each and every day, you know deep inside that the answer has been already given. Whatever you're asking for, whether it's through prayer, whatever you believe in, whether you're writing down your affirmations, whatnot, you have to give your thoughts and your belief behind what you're also given as well. There's a lot of feelings going on with what you believe in, what you're saying, what you're doing. The actions and the words have to match with a lot of things that you're doing and saying also as well. Going back to the topic with staying on Faith Street, you really have to realize that people go and falter elsewhere. They're looking left and right. Not much going on. They're kind of cautious. And you know, as humans, we tend to do that. It's natural to be looking left and right. I mean, I do it all the time too as well when I'm asking for something. But at the same time, there are some things that you can never, falter when it comes to it. Because when people have asked for the rain, there's a lot of Native American stories that have talked about it. When people have asked for the rain has shined. The rain continued to shine. And people have even brought an umbrella in faith to know that the rain will eventually come, even during the drought season. And I'm saying metaphorically speaking, not just in specifics. Metaphorically speaking, that even in the drought season, when you bring your umbrella, you know yourself that it's going to rain. And when you have faith and you know that you've been in that drought, that dry, arid, humid season, it's going to rain. No matter what time, no matter what day, you're going to feel it in your heart. And to continue on to pray and believe. That's why I believe that going and staying on Faith Street is really important. And as something I can attest to as myself, I can say, personally, I have stayed on Faith Street when I was looking for a job. Before that, I was out elsewhere looking and hunting, doing the best I can. And I really, really put in a lot of effort when it comes to looking for a job. And I was more than blessed. I was more than grateful to be able to find something. And who could have said the least that there would be something that I actually enjoy doing. So that's amazing and incredible. And I never even knew about this topic. Oh, by the way, it's digital marketing if you guys are ever interested in it. I never knew that I would be into this kind of stuff. So that's why I was just like, this world is new to me. I knew about marketing, but I never knew about digital marketing. That's why it's insane. It's crazy. It's just endless possibility. It's just endless possibility. So remaining on Faith Street with staying with this is that I kept going. Each and every day, I knew there would be roadblocks. There'd be roadblocks. I would have work, and then I would have to be taking the course while at the same time I was taking the digital marketing course, Seth Himes digital marketing course, if you want to look into that. I was doing that, And it didn't prevent me, because I knew that I had faith and I knew that this would work, because a lot of people were saying, there was skepticism, and it's natural to be skeptic of this kind of stuff. They were saying it was a scam. $90-something a month for a course. They're saying this is a scam. The success rate, there's plenty of testimonials, people have talked about it. It was enough for me to be like, let me jump in, let me take it. This is way better than what I was doing. I had enough faith for it. I'm going for it. And I already saw myself as a result of getting that job in the end. So after applying myself, I eventually did go on about applying to all these jobs after finishing the course in about 2 months or so. So after 2 months or so, I did, like I said, going about applying myself, looking at many places on Indeed, even on Craigslist. I was looking at jobs and stuff, ZipRecruiter, Indeed, LinkedIn Jobs as well. That's another great resource, another great platform for looking for a job. I recommend that as well if you guys are looking for a job. And then I just built myself a resume, and I just kept building it every day and just kept adding to it. So the more I did that, the more I also had something to show as well, because I was doing, based on the course, I was doing some work, Google Ads and paid search as well, and then I was doing that as a training, doing something for something small, $100 ad spend, nothing insanely crazy, but it said to something to my future or potential employers that I am capable, I can do this, I know how to do this. And it's really cool, to say the least, that it did work. The course really actually led me onto something, and eventually, with that being said, eventually I did get a job after about 10, 12, like around 12, I'll say 12 jobs that I applied for. 6 of them got back to me. 3 of them I had phone interviews, 2 of them I had face-to-face interviews, and 1 of them I accepted, in which I'm working right now, and it is an awesome and amazing digital marketing job. And I have to say, I'm very grateful for the company. I'm very grateful for where I'm at. And the whole totality of the story is that I remained on Faith Street. I remained on Faith Street because I knew that even in less than a month, it's just crazy. Like less than 2 weeks, in fact, I got a job. Like, it's crazy. Like, how can that be possible when I know a lot of people who have taken the course got a job in less than a month, or even shorter than that? Even taking the course within 2 weeks, they got a job. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you really have to speak to yourself when it comes to it, because I never beat myself up. And maybe in the right time, in the right place, I would eventually get that opportunity, get the right job. And maybe it wasn't the right job for me to have that other job, So I remained on Faith Street. I stayed loyal. I prayed, and I was very grateful, and I'm very grateful. And I saw myself, even visualizing myself, getting that job at the end. So remaining on Faith Street, it's going to take some time. Some people even will be able to manifest that. You never know. Something that they really truly wanted in their desire in their hearts. By the way, if there is a desire, something that you truly, truly want, I do believe that there's a reason why God, why the greater power of the universe, whatever you want to call it, has put that in you in the first place. And I do believe that, highly, strongly believe in that. So there's a reason for it. So ask. Sometimes they say, you have not because you ask not. So ask. Ask with your heart, and ask without anything behind the motive, like whether you be rich just to show that you want love, but in actuality you do want love and acceptance. Ask for that. And there could be better ways even than just being rich, because it's not everything. And I'll say money is very important, but it's not everything. There's some things that lead to it, to which sometimes you say the journey is way better than getting into the destination. So I have to say that when it comes to certain things and certain aspects, I believe that the higher power, God, if you do keep in faith and prayer, that's something that I want to say is super important, is super, something that you want to get into. You want to keep talking about it, keep having faith, keep believing. Don't stop believing. Cliche, but there's a lot of facts and a lot of truth behind it, and it comes through faith. And that's why I said that there have been moments in my life, like the older I get, that the more I notice these kind of things, and it's like, repetition, sequences, or serendipity. That's the word I was looking for. Serendipitous that I was able to get this job. So I stayed on Faith Street. It did take a little bit of time, but I knew I'd get it. And what led me to getting this job was 7 years of work at a restaurant or at a place that I did not like that much. It did give me an opportunity, and I was very grateful for the people skills, But I knew that there was a reason why I worked there. And I knew that this place would take me to the next level to get to where I am, to make me and allow me to appreciate where I am right now. And I'm very grateful each and every day. And I want to say that that's something that you guys ever, you know, if you don't like your job right now, that's something you want to say. It's like, instead of fighting against it, go towards it. Go towards it. Instead of fighting it, go towards it. Give it a hug, talk to it. Whatever you're feeling in your heart, just go to it and then ask yourself, you know, why do I feel this way? Well, then you'll actually find, surprisingly enough, you'll find answers that you never even knew. And the more I thought about it, even at the time when I was working at that job I did not like, I really disliked it. I just didn't want to even go to work, and I wish they would fire me even at the point. But then I thought, you know, having these jobs is probably better than being homeless or not having food or whatnot. But then I thought to myself, you know, was this really worth it? Is this all there is to life just because I have to work here? You know, I was working 12 hours. Like, there were some weeks that I was working over 72, close to 80 hours a week. It was insane. So that's why I'm saying, like, some things that you have to really look into. And then I look back and, like, now, you know, those days are over obviously, but now they give me the experience, what I needed to grow and become a better person and to appreciate it, because it arises more of that desire to become better, to be better in everything. And every moment in my life, I do have appreciation to where and from where I am. And it's definitely where I'm at, thanks to set times that I've upgraded as well. And I'm very grateful to God. Thank you so much. That's why I always give to prayer. And I know if it wasn't for prayer, if it wasn't for staying on Faith Street really, really helped. And I know that, you know, wherever your bumpy road are, guys, you know, leave a comment where you guys are at as well. And if you like this video, hit the like button as well. Wherever you guys are at, I promise you things will change. You know, there's a momentum. Like they've said, this too shall pass. Things can happen. Anything can happen. There's momentum. You know, we're going into 2020, you guys. This is going to be a great year for you. Proclaim it. Claim it. Say it to yourself if you have to. Speak in strength. Speak in affirmations of greatness. Because I know you guys, especially if you landed on my video, I know you guys are potential out there to be part of greatness. Be a part of this. Accept it. Claim it. I always say that. It's always good and it's in good faith. And I'm really grateful and I'm really glad that you guys checked this video out, as well as YouTube. I'm very grateful for the internet. I'm very grateful for YouTube. There's a lot of things to be grateful for. But to go on, to stay on Faith Street, it's just something that, you know, you got to know. This is you want to say it's a battle, but don't treat it like a battle. Treat it like it's a growing lesson, like you're leveling up in a video game or something. You can't just go right to the end boss when you already start at like level 20 something. You got to level yourself up each and every day. I promise you, things will make sense when it's towards the end. Like Steve Jobs actually said, it all makes sense when you can connect the dots looking back. But it doesn't make any sense when you're at that point. So where I'm at right now, it did completely, totally made sense. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity. And it's probably something that if I didn't have that opportunity, if I didn't go through what I went through back then, I probably wouldn't even be making these videos, honestly. And to make a YouTube channel and to be encouraged by other YouTubers. And I'm very grateful for that. And once again, this is a great platform. I'm very grateful for YouTube. I'm very grateful for you guys as well. I'm very grateful for the power and the mind and the positive attitude that you guys all have out there, because I know that this is what we need. And if you guys ever want to share this video to somebody who needs this, feel free. There's greatness among us. We got to call that. We got to receive it. We got to say, I receive greatness, and give thanks to the universe, to God, whatever you want to call it. I know that there's a higher power, and I believe that there's a higher power. And that's what got me to where I'm at and has changed my life, because I wouldn't have gotten this far without the higher power. And if you want to ask, always remember, ask big. That's what I did. Always make sure to continue. And I'm continuing to ask big, and I always will, each and every day. This is a big God that we serve. So I'm very grateful to be able to know that there is a higher power, there is higher greatness. Everything within this, even having this house, if it wasn't for that new job and new opportunity, I wouldn't have this place. That's for sure. And my life has changed completely 180. And I wasn't even able to do that even at my previous job. So I'm very grateful for you guys. I'm very grateful for God. I'm very grateful for YouTube. I'm very grateful for everything that has come to play. And this is something that I want to continue on to share and encourage for you guys, because I know you guys can definitely, if you proclaim and say to your heart, with your heart, to see that you've already received it, this is something that will be yours. It belongs to you. Just call it. Call forth, ask the angels, ask God, ask Jesus, ask whoever you may feel close to, Allah. It doesn't matter what affiliation or religion that you belong to, it's all one. I believe in the power, and that we are more closer and we are one more in sync than you think. So that's something I wanted to say, and I'm very grateful, and thank you so much guys for checking out my video. So yeah, if you like this video, leave a comment below, hit the like button. I always do this. Hit the like button. Leave a comment below, subscribe also guys, hit that bell icon. I'll be making more of these positive content, the power of positive thinking, about God, about, my life story and stuff like that, and my, kind of what I've been going through in my life as well, and just kind of like what I've been doing. And yeah, this is cool and I like it, and I like to connect with you guys as well. So yeah, this is Keegan from Keegan Universe signing off. Thank you so much guys. Take care.